2023 Bowman Jumbo Full Case. Full Case channel, PYT 224. There's a $5,000 bounty on a super auto that we have out of this product. It's just a matter of time until we hit it. We got plenty of Bowman Jumps to open here. And in due time, we will go through all of it. But for now, we're on 224. Thank you for the kill, Mr. Karam. Good luck to Minty Fresh, Daniel M, and everybody on the gifts. The Karam Karma Mojo in full effect here. Yeah, 31 and 32 are going to go, Mike. Don't worry. And yes, hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Daniel. Hello! What is that, Elaine? From Seinfeld? Hello! Or is it? No, it's actually it's Jerry, isn't it? It's Jerry or Elaine with the hello. You have COVID, Karen? Is that true? Ha ha ha, Frosty, you're funny. But hear me out. So you're saying there's a chance. I don't have COVID. I wonder if Hama has COVID. Is that why he... I mean, I feel bad for Hama. He was definitely sick. Damn, you do have COVID, Karen. Yeah, Hama was definitely sick the other day. I was feeling bad for the Hamaneta. But I hope he's at home right now getting some much-needed rest. So he can rip the heat for you guys soon again. Did I already tell you guys the Leonardo DiCaprio meme COVID World Series comment? Did I already share that one with you guys? I think I did. I'll tell it again, just in case I didn't tell you guys before. At the World Series a couple years ago, when COVID was like super rampant, if you were at the table, if you were at the table and somebody coughed, they were like, it was like that scene from Wolf of Wall Street where Leonardo DiCaprio is watching the TV and then he sees like a nipple or something, and he's like, oh, and he like points at the screen. It's like that. If somebody coughed at your table at the World Series, you'd be like, oh, he's got it. He's got it. The COVID cough right there. He's got it. It'd be like Leonardo DiCaprio watching the TV in Wolf of Wall Street. I got a funny story. I got a funny COVID story. No, probably not, Damon. I would rather you didn't. I'm sorry. Later tonight you can. Blez After Dark, it's okay. But it's too early for Blez After Dark. Oh, Once Upon a Time, right. Not Wolf of Wall Street. Sorry. I've never seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, by the way. I heard it's really good. That's Tarantino, isn't it? I haven't seen it. So, what's pretty funny... A couple summers ago, during the World Series, I'm hanging out with a friend in his room at Resorts World. Yeah, I haven't seen it. It's on my list. I'll write it down. Actually, I need to write it down on the list. I'm hanging out with my friend in his room at Resorts World. We're just chilling. and all of a sudden he gets a phone call, and the phone call, it's like he puts it on speaker. It's like I can hear the whole phone call, and like the whole phone call is like this guy on the other end telling him, "Hey man, like I'm really sorry, but like Dr. Larry definitely he just called me and told me that he has COVID." Hold on, once upon a time in Hollywood. He's like, Dr. Larry called me and told me he has COVID. And, you know, you guys, you and me and everybody, we were all playing with him for the last, like, you know, 3 days in a row. So there's like a 99% chance that he gave you and everybody else in the game COVID. And my friend was like, huh. He's like, okay, yeah. And the guy on the other end was like, you don't seem like upset by the fact that I just told you that somebody gave you COVID, that you probably have COVID. My friend was like, it's okay. He's like, I've had it a couple times already. He gets off the phone, and he just doesn't even say a word to me. He just continues doing what he's doing on his laptop. I'm like, yo, bro. I was like, you have COVID? Like, I'm hanging out with you right now, and you have COVID? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you know, you probably have COVID now, too. I'm like, well, obviously, you know, thanks for freaking giving me the heads up. I was like, how come you didn't seem to care when he told you that Dr. Larry gave you and everybody else at the poker game COVID? And he puts his laptop down for a second, he looks over at me, and he goes, because Dr. Larry didn't give it to me and everybody else at the game. I gave it to Dr. Larry and everybody else. I'm like, oh. I was like, oh, thanks, man. Like, no wonder you don't seem to care. He's the one that gave it to everybody. Yeah, I was like, thank you. It's so funny. So Dr. Larry is walking around apologizing to 15 different poker players. Sorry, I gave you all COVID. Meanwhile, it's my friend the whole time. And nobody knows that it was my friend and not Dr. Larry. It's not good. It's not. I'm not proud of this of my friend's behavior, to be clear. Yeah, COVID got a lot of people, man. If you were a smoker, or you were overweight, or even if you weren't, it definitely did a fair amount of damage. So I'm not trying to. COVID was a pretty serious thing, guys. I know I'm joking around with it now, but just by talking about it, but I'm not referring to me. I'm referring to my friend, who also gave me COVID, by the way. Yeah, COVID was definitely legit when it was going on. I'm no scientist, but I've had it 2 or 3 times. I'm not sure if one of the times I had it or not, but it was never too bad for me. I would say the worst I had it was like, it like gave me like a nasty like fever, and I had like a nasty phlegmy cough, and I had a mild headache, and I definitely wasn't all that energetic, but it didn't destroy my taste of my ability to taste or smell things, which I thought was strange. Everybody told me that it destroys your ability to taste or smell, and I didn't lose either of those. Guys, relax. Obviously, COVID was real, and it was a big deal. Some people have different opinions on it. Let's not get too out of hand with it. My joking around with my friend's COVID story was just to give people a small giggle. Nobody got hurt. I've heard of a lot of people like that, Karen. I know a handful of people that never regained their sense of taste or smell. So I was happy that I didn't lose mine when I had it. Swoodrin. Yeah, quickly becoming the third rail of conversation, huh? Huh, Travis? What's up, Dimo? You know what was crazy is there for a while. I remember after the COVID thing was at the beginning that people there was literally theories that people came back stronger after COVID, which of course is crazy. In basketball, that was a theory. It obviously was just because people were a little more well rested after they took time off to recoup from the virus. But oh, Father's Day in Australia! Wow, that's exciting. What'd you get your dad, Demo? You got him anything special? Guys, relax. We're having a difference in political opinions here. I don't care what political affiliation you are. And neither do the cards. It's just like religion. You're allowed to believe whatever you want to believe. If you think COVID was fake, you can believe COVID is fake. If you think Trump is the greatest president our country's ever seen, that's up to you. I really don't care. What I do see, I think that's a black and white mini diamond auto. Oh no, it can't be. It's speckle, right? We don't have black and white minis in here. I might not be real. I'm not saying any of you guys said it was fake. I'm not putting any words in anybody's mouth. Nobody said anything about Trump either. I'm just saying you guys can believe what you want to believe. If you believe that Brown Dog is actually named Peter Pan, or that my wife is Tinkerbell, then knock yourself out. I don't care. I made Marge laugh with my comment. I'd rather hit a super, yeah. Hiya. Zilla, that's your opinion. And then there's somebody that's on the left that's going to blame the right. That's why religion and politics usually aren't discussed at the poker table. To each his own. Like I said, if you want to believe what you want to believe, I don't care, and I'm not going to stop you. Back to Bowman. Back to Bowman. You can't be Tinkerbell if I'm Tinkerbell, Brian. First auto. It's a fun game that we call Ray or J. Let's have a game called Ray or J. It is a J. A J named Yo Angel. Should we do the... Let's do the reveal on the... Let's do the color reveal at the end. Unless somebody has an objection, we'll do the color reveal on the autos at the end. You guys will let me know. If you object, I'll start showing them. Man, I said one word about COVID, Steezy, and then everybody turned it into a political room. Drew Jones, base. Not my intention, that's for sure. I just don't understand. Why can't people just let everybody believe whatever they want to believe. That's what I don't understand. It's not like it's bothering anybody or hurting anybody to believe what you want to believe. Ellie Base. If people want to believe that something that you think is ridiculous is true, let them believe it. Who cares? Much love, Dima. We love you too. Abreu on the paper. And then Meza for the Rangers. Numbered to what? We don't know yet. We'll find out soon enough. Going to Sabotage. I mean, I was just trying to amuse Ricky. I was not trying to make anybody lose their crap. It is a true story. My friend, that's how I found out I got COVID at the same time. Marcus Lee sang. He sang us a song. Numbered paper. Cosmic will be next. Doing some Bowman. Some Bowman. Seeing if we can hit a $5,000 bounty. That would be nice if we did hit the bounty here. It's due. We're due. I know my name's not Sarah, but still, we'd be nice to hit the bounty. We'd be happy. Beatty on the rookie piece. Sticky Ickies. Oh, there's one. División de los Santos to 250 for the Diamondbacks on the purple piece that was hiding back there. I feel like the wheels always somehow fall off, right? They go round and round and they fall off. Yeah, it's a Jay Savina. Andy Page is back there. Ellie De La Cruz on the insert. Auto in the back of my hand. There's Rada base. The auto is a Mariner. It's a refractor because it says so. So we'll flip it around. Robert Perez Jr. Refractor autograph for the M's. You know what's fake news? Fake news is Saturn being 1 in 83 cases. That's fake news. But I do know that the other ones were short print, like the other planets that we haven't hit yet are going to be super short print. So I'll be extra excited when we hit one of those. Burgos on the speckle for the Guardians. I think Yankees prospects are real news given J-Dom's success, no? I sense your sarcasm. I think so too, D. I think it's Venus. Because there's no question that that print run is super small. They obviously messed the Venus up. Venus is... What about Mars, D-Cope? Mars isn't that rare? I haven't hit a single one. I'm not sure what skin color has anything to do with that. Damon Keith with an autograph for the Dodgers, numbered 2. We don't know yet, but we'll find out soon. Lava refractor of Division. You got the purple. Now you got the lava. Paper of O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates, right in between a dead tree. Spencer Jones on the base. Adley. Kyle Harrison, base. Auto, Ray or J. Let's play Ray or J again. Such a fun game, Ray or J. It's a Ray. It's Brock Jones, and he's a refractor, since he is telling us that he is. Brock Jones Refractor Inc. for Karam and the Rays. Looking for Junior. We're going to take Brock. Angel, how you like me now for the Guardians. On the refractor to $4.99. Ellie base. Tristan base. Paper. Lunar paper of Carlos Jorge. I'm pretty sure you're right, Travis. The beauty is you guys are allowed to believe whatever you want to believe about whatever you want to talk about or think about. That's the beauty of it. There's Clifford and Brito, the water filter. There's just no need to get, like, insulting about it. Arroyo base and an auto here. It's Mesa again, so you're going to have two Mesa sweats. I think that's a good disease to have, Travis. If that's your disease. Austin Charles. Alvy. And then Gabe Gonzo, Cam Colley, and Max Muncy there on the Kiwi closes out the first quarter of the break. Doo-doo-doo. Let me sleeve up some pieces here. I'm not reading 75% of it, Travis, if not more. If you guys have said anything to me, there's a 75% chance I haven't seen it in the last few minutes. I'm glad you guys are, I'm thinking of like that scene from Gladiator. Are you not entertained? Not my intention of how to entertain, that's for sure. But you know what? Maybe it's better than taking off your shirt and showing some pepperoni nipples. Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's go to box number whatever. It's fishy. It's Jacob Berry. Jacob Berry. For the fish. Going to the cross. We'll see what it's numbered to at the end of the break. It was never in my system in the first place, Deezy. Wow, right? Churio, Lava Refractor. I wish I didn't say any of it. Arroyo base. Mash Mervis base. I never understood how people of different opinions, like the only thing that I never I don't care if people have different opinions on different things. I never understood why it ever gets violent. That's what I never understand. It's like when I was a little kid, my parents would tell me about like Israel and Palestine. It'd be like, well, why do they have to kill each other over difference in beliefs? Why can't they just let each other believe in what they want to believe in? Now, I know obviously it's a whole lot more complicated than that, but I just don't. What I believe is there shouldn't be any violence over difference in opinions. You guys want to argue, or just believe one thing or believe another thing? I don't care. As long as it doesn't get violent, I don't give a shit. That's my opinion. That's the brown dog take. As long as there's no violence, I really couldn't care any less. Brito, Water Filter, Clifford, Susac, Refractor for the A's. Almonte for the Reds. I didn't do a sweat, but it's the Little Mermaid, so I guess I'm glad I didn't do a sweat. because it could have been Hector or Cam. The Little Mermaid, number 2. We don't know yet. I think, by the way, maybe no one has had more COVID more times than Backer. Backer's had it so many times. Backer's had COVID so many times. He's like him and my friend I told the story about earlier are probably the 2 people I know that have had it the most times. Paper of Arroyo to 75 for the Reds. Crawford base. Beatty in the spotlight. I'm like afraid to lift my head and look at the chat. I'm just going to keep going. Gabe Gonzo, Cam Colley. Auto. Shea Whitcomb for the Champs. Number 2, I have no idea. Oh, now you guys are talking about abortion? I lift my head, that's the one word I see. How did the room get that political that fast? Yeesh. Yeesh. Young, spotlight. Haven't you guys ever heard of the third rail of American politics? Khalil Watson on the Kiwi for the Fish. So far, yes, Karam, that's what I'm thinking. It's been a rough case so far with these names. Can we get some more spicy names up in here? This is not a case that looks like it's going to have a Spencer Jones redemption. I'll say that. The names would be much spicier. Thank you, Max. I appreciate it. I just try to pull good cards for you and make you guys happy. Hiya. Honky. Oh, look at that. Zach Neto. Zach Neto with ink for the Angels. Not an easy hit there for Kale. One of the last teams left, too. Zach Neto. We don't know what it's numbered to. We're going to check at the end. We're going to do the, like a gender reveal. We're going to do a color reveal for all the autos. Jay Savina base there. Ellie De La Cruz on the insert. Alvy and the Chipmunks on the base. This box will get us to the halfway point, but we're just starting this box, so basically 5 boxes left. Big RIP tree here. Poor tree. There's Jacob Berry for the Fish. Drew Jones. Alonzo Perez, Jorge Gladiator, Roman Anthony Moreno for the Diamondbacks. Diane Jorge. Moises Ballesteros. Oh, looks like good color here. So there is Torkelson on the paper. And there's Dominic Canzoni. Another failed sweat that wasn't a sweat. He's okay, but we would have preferred Drew. Dominic, number 2. Who knows? But we'll see at the end. Junior base. I wonder if the Superfractor is in here, and that's why the rest of this case has been so weak so far. Ooh, no, not Redemption. Son of a... Simon Juan for the Mets. Looked like a Redemption-colored piece of paper. I was like, how's there going to be a Redemption in here with these names? I wonder if there is, like, a Super in here. I wonder if that's why this case has been kind of dusty. Is because they're just, like, holding that one huge card back. Do 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 do.
Hector on the base. Next handful will bring us to the halfway point. This handful will bring us to the next handful. Rada base, Acuna on the Aqua Shimmy, and JT Sexy's back for the Mets with ink. Only 2 refractor autos so far, so plenty of sweats here. Martin Gonzalez. Angel now. Diane Frias for the Guardians on the Kiwi. And that's the halfway point of 224. All right, here we go. Second half begins now. Ooh, Ray or J. We're going to start off the second half the same way we began the break, with a Ray or a J. Is it going to be Yo Angel on Yo Shoulder again? Because it's a Blue Jay. And the answer is no. It's going to be Emmanuel Bonilla, which is the Blue Jay you're looking for. Finally, a good name here. Going to Karam and Toronto. We don't know what it's numbered to, but we're hopeful. I feel like he signed a fair number of base cards, but we're gonna hope that it's more spicy than that. We'll take it. We'll take it. A good name. It's also a good sign of things to come, because usually when you see Bonilla, you see a couple other big names. Ramirez, Muhammad Ali on the purple paper piece. Kyle Harrison base. Shea Langlier's base. Insert auto. That means we probably have either a rookie auto or another insert auto yet to come in this break. Some of these are pretty good, though. Oh, some of these are pretty good. Jackson Holiday, and I believe I got to flip this one around because I know the product. And then we'll put it in here. And then we'll see you at the end of the break, Mr. Jackson Holiday, going to Zilla. Going to Zilla. We don't know what color, but we're going to find out soon enough. Hector on the base. So now we're starting to see some good names. This box alone has produced Bonilla and Jackson Holiday. So that's a really good... This box is a good box. Let me just fix the paper here. Looks like our paper box is full. If you guys will give me a moment. Let's bring the paper out there. Let's get some new paper. New paper. New Jack City. Here we go. Back to it. It's fine. So we have one more auto in this first box of the second half. I wonder if this can just be like an absolute massive box in general. It's already been amazing. Purple paper piece of Edwin Arroyo for the Reds. Spencer Jones base. Ellie in the spotlight. Blue, I see blue here. Blue shimmy of Marcus Lee Sang for the Phillies. I forgot how pretty the blue looks in this. Wow, that's a pretty sick product. All 10 Swoodrin, that's awesome. Oh, here's our last auto of this box. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Justin Crawford. So, holy crap. If this was a personal box, you're going to be happy. Because Bonilla, Jackson Holiday, and Crawford, one of these guys is going to have color. At least one of those is going to have color. At least one of those guys is going to have color. Somebody has to have some color there between those three cards. It's not like they're giving you 3 base autos in a box. So somebody's got color between those 3 names, and those are all good names, like really good names. So now this case just got a lot better. Bonilla, Jackson Holiday, and Crawford. There's De La Rosa with ink. I'm glad we didn't do a sweat because that Cardinals color is like a really deep blue, not black. So it's hard to tell that it's not a red or a Diamondback. But sometimes I can tell. I used to be able to tell, but I've opened so much other stuff since then that now I feel like I've lost my touch. Gunner base. Only good names right now, Mr. Chen. You just saw 3 amazing names, but that was like the best 3-card stretch we've seen in this whole break, hands down. Jacob Berry base and R.I.P. Tree. Poor Tree. Junior base. I'd love to see his name on an autographed card. Mead on the insert. Speckle of Hector. Nice for the Reds. That's solid. Going to Karam. We'll take it. Nolan Gorman on the base. I don't know if I got 100 likes yet. If I did, I would give some stuff away, Brink. Press the like button. Get me to 100 likes as I pulled a... I made a boo-boo. I definitely have a bunch to sleeve right now. So everybody chill out. Go get a drink. Take a pee. Do what you need to do. It's going to be about 2 minutes. 2 minutes of sleeving. Maybe less. I'm still thinking of that quote from the other day that you guys said. The rug really tied the room together. Do you see what happens, Larry? Rug pissers. Oh. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate you, dude. Get some rest, my friend. More bedtime stories tomorrow, or when I'm... Yeah, tomorrow I'm here. Tommy Specht. Tommy Specht for the Rangers. I'm drawing empty here with my... I have no soft sleeves here. I feel naked with no soft sleeves. Damn, it's getting late. I need to order some food. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Mash. The monster mash. Purple lunar crater paper piece of Julian for the Twins. Hector. Rada. Corbin in the spotlight. Is the Sapphire gone? I think we have Sapphire. I don't know. It's a good question. I think we have some. I didn't see your question until just now, Brink. Abel Bastidas to 250 on the purple Ray Wave. I don't know. I think we might have. Last I saw it was on this shelf right here, but did we break it all? Why isn't it in the room? I think, didn't Hama break it? Didn't he hit a huge Crawford to 5 with ink or something? I am the walrus, cuckoo, choo. Monkey never crump for the Bodymore Orioles. Bodymore, Baltimore, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of bodies in Baltimore. Just ask Stringer Bell. His is there too. Angel Ganao. How you like me now? Mash Mervis and the Kiwi, nice. It depends, William. Yeah, it depends on the team. It's true, Brink. Sometimes there's some random stuff that backer brings out from the closet. 2 boxes left, then we do a color reveal on all the autos, which is fun. Definitely everybody's favorite part. How you like me down? Ooh, Mariners. Oh, okay. It's not Josh Hood. Oh, it's Perez Jr. Refractor. I was going to say, I know Josh Hood's numbers, so I know when we're getting hoodwinked. Because he's hoodwinked us too many times. So I knew this wasn't Prelander, and I knew it wasn't Josh Hood. I didn't know that it wasn't Perez Jr. with our second refractor auto of Perez Jr. here in this break. Perry base, Lazaro base, Julian base. F it, dude. Let's go bowling. Austin Charles in charge. R.I.P. Tree minus this Corey Seager piece of paper. Jay Savina, nice. Brew Crew to 125 on the Aqua Lunar Crater. Going to Curto. We like Jay Savina. Yes, we do. Kyle Harrison. I randomly have this urge to hit a really big Angel Ganao card right now. Who's got the Guardians? Daniel M. has the Guardians. That's right. That's right. Daniel M. has the Guardians, courtesy of a gift from Karam. Let's see if we can randomly hit Angel Ganao. There's Nick Morabito with ink for the Mets, number 2. I have absolutely no idea. Ellie base. Hector. Averson to 125 on the Aqua insert, top of hundo spot. EBJ on the paper, back to the Brew Crew. Spencer Jones base. Well, you can. We're trying. We're trying, Daniel. We be trying. There's Angel Gnal on the base. Here's an auto of Shea Whitcomb. I think that's your second Shea Whitcomb auto for the champs in this break. I don't know what either of them are number to, but you have two. Two sweats at it. Decope says the Shea Whitcomb Super may be live, or at least he asked that before. I should rephrase. He didn't say it was live. He asked. Henry Ramos and the Kiwi. But if it is, hopefully it's a Super. All right, let's sleeve it to Beaver, and then we'll do the last box. I like the big red dog, man. I think Clifford's going to be good. I'm really happy with the deals that the Mets made for with Scherzer and Verlander at the end of before the trade deadline. I think they did great. I feel bad saying this. I know a lot of you guys are Houston fans, but I think they robbed Houston blind. I think the Mets got a really good deal with Houston for Verlander. Drew Gilbert and Ryan Clifford. Yeah, and yep, there you go. Yeah, Clifford's better than Gilbert. They're both good, though. They're both good. They got a great deal, right? That was a great deal. This is an auto. It's backwards. Is it going to say Mesh, or is it going to say Derniche? And it's going to say Moises. Moises Ballesteros with ink for the Cubbies. Number 2. No one knows. But Pack is going to find out soon enough what his Moises is number 2. No one knows. Mash Mervis base. Big RIP tree here. Nice glob of paperwork. Moises Alou was such a great ball player for so long. How good was he? Gabe Gonzo, Cam Colley. So many famous Moises Alou moments, too. Wasn't Moises... Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Moises Alou in right field for that Red Sox kid, Mayer or whatever his name was? Wasn't he the guy? Was he the guy in right field? And then also, wasn't Moises Alou... Was he in left for that Marlins thing? For the Bartman, yeah. Well, that was Moises Alou, right? What wasn't he also in left field or whatever for the Marlins thing? Brito, the water filter. Clifford, he's a big red dog. Oh, there we go. There's wood. All is wood in the hood for the Brewers, we think. Oh, Moises in the Bartman game. Who was in right field when that kid caught that ball for the Red Sox kid? What was it, Mayer? Who was the right fielder? Yeah. It was who? Who was the right fielder during that thing? Kauza. Shiza. Kauza. Atomic sights on September to 150. Paper of Young to 299. I think this is yellow. A yellow Jacob Berry. Nice looking card there for the fish. Let's wipe the chrome dust off of Mr. Berry to 75. It was Tony Tarasco. I wasn't sure if you were just teasing me or not. Why did I think it was somebody else? That's so weird. It was Tony Tarasco for real? Wow. What the hell happened to my memory? Ha, Minty. Minty's got jokes. Senga's great, man. I love Senga. Down, 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 down. No one knows. Front and center, the last couple hardy handfuls here. Ellie, insert, Josue, Geloff, base. Good luck as we round the final corner here, and then we get to see all the numbered autos. Or base autos. Depending upon what's inside. Alright. There's an auto. It's Nerwillian Cedeno. He's a refractor auto, so I'm going to sleeve him separately. Arroyo base. Blue of Zavala behind the Kenny Gomez Kiwi. Zavala to 150 for the Padres. How's Zavala doing, by the way? I mean, we definitely have Pristine on the screen, and it's not that far away. We also have 5 cases of Cosmic on the agenda, which I plan on starting very soon, to be honest. Otherwise, I'm going to be here forever. It is on the board, yes. Pristine is on the board. All right, it's time to see what the numbers of these autos are. Good luck. Good luck. Let's go one at a time. Good luck here. Mr. Wood is purple. All is wood in the hood for the Brew Crew to 250. Moises Ballesteros, base. Shea Whitcomb, base. Nick Morabito, speckle for the Mets. Monkey Never Cramp for the Orioles going to Zilla, base. Tommy Specht for the Rangers. Going to Sabotage, speckle. 2 speckles and a perp. We still have a lot of good colors still yet to come, I would think. Samir de la Rosa. Blue Lunar Crater for the Cardinals. Now, this is a big 3. We'll put these on the side. We'll do them at the end. JT Sexy's back. Base auto for the Mets. Dominic Calzone. True and blue. True and blue for the Frosty Dog. Zach Neto. Nito Keen, I like to say. Oh, there it is. True gold. True gold on Zach Neto for Kale. And the Angels. Nice hit, Kale. Very nice. You were close, D. It was even better. Shea Whitcomb. Purple. Purple on the Shea Whitcomb to 250. The Little Mermaid. Ariel Almonte. Base. Jacob Berry for the Fish. Base. Mesa number 1 for the Rangers. Going to Sabotage. Base. Donkey Kong Damon Keith for the Dodgers. Going to Chuck. Poiple. Mesa number 2 for the Rangers. True and blue. All right. Much nicer Mesa the second time around. True blue Mesa for Sabotage and the Rangers. Yo Angel on your shoulder. Base with some chrome dust since he was in the bottom of the pile. Now we have three others. We're going to have Jackson, Bonilla, and Crawford. We'll go with Jackson first. Jackson Holiday insert auto. Base. which is technically not a basis, to 99, obviously my favorite number, and a jersey number match, 16 out of 99. To Zilla and the Orioles. He's wearing 16. I don't know if he's going to wear 16 in the majors. No way, they released him? Somebody was excited about Mesa at some point. I guess not anymore. Crawford for the Phillies. Going to Karam Speckle. Speckle on the JC to 299. It's got a number. We'll take that, Karam. Yes, we will. That leads me to believe the Bonilla is likely a base. Because it is. Bonilla base auto for the Blue Jays. So you got 2 numbers and a base there at the end. But solid. Solid overall finish on the auto reveals. Let's do a recap. These are the Kiwis that I sleeved and top-loaded, which would be all of them. These are the pieces of paper that I sleeved and top-loaded, which would be all of them. There's Julian in there. Torque. Marcus Lee Sang and Carlos Jorge. Oh, hold on. This is the numbered chrome. Barry to 75 after the Cowser Atomic sights on September. Jay Savino to 125. Hector to the Reds on the Speckle. Marcus Lee Sang, blue shimmy. Division on the Lava Refractor. Angel Ganal, regular refractor. Division again, that time purple. Some base autos. Bonilla, Yo Angel, Mesa, Barry, Little Mermaid, JT, Monkey Never Cramp, Shea Whitcomb, and Moises Ballesteros. And some numbered autos. Nerwillian, Perez, Brock Jones, and Perez refractors. Zach Neto on the True Gold auto. Very nice there for Kale and the Angels. Jackson Holiday jersey number match on the insert auto. 16 out of 99. Justin Crawford to 299 with ink on the Speckle. Canzoni blue. Tommy Speckle. And that was the break. Bowman Jumbo PYT 224. Thank you guys for joining. That was the case. No super bounty. Super auto bounty goes up to 5,100. Yikes.